Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format, and thank you for joining me. I'm excited for today's class. I will be combining yoga with traditional strength training. So the yoga will give us the flexibility and elongation aspects, and then we'll use 3 different methods of strength training. We'll use a dumbbell, we'll use tubing, and then we'll use body weight. So I like to call this class triple threat along with yoga. I think you're gonna love this format. You will need 1 dumbbell of any weight, whatever you feel comfortable working with. I'd like you to have some tubing as well. Now, place your equipment into a space that you can access it easily, like on a countertop or a chair. And please be sure to check your tubing before we get started. Be sure that it's not tearing or ripping. We need to keep you safe today. We will be moving down to the ground in the second part of class for some of our yoga postures, so please be sure that you're on a mat or a carpet. Now, if you're ready to get started, come meet me in your space. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders, and then reach one arm up over your head. So stretch through your side body, and now stretch along the other side of your body. It's as if you're climbing a ladder, stretching and stretching, reaching one arm at a time. You should feel the stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your hip. Let's do 2 more of these. And then reach both arms all the way up. This is called the mountain pose. Your fingers should be wide, thumbs pressed back, shoulders away from your ears. Standing very tall and very proud like a mountain does. Engage your abdominals, engage your seat, and lift your thighs up off your knees. Inhale and exhale. Now slide your hands back down, interlace your fingers, and work deeply into the webbing of your hands, in between your fingers. You could flip your hands inside out and tick-tock a little bit from side to side through your wrists. This is a gentle preparation for using our equipment in a little while. Now come into the center with your fingers interlaced. Bring your index finger up and your thumb stay crossed. This is called the steeple grip, like the steeple of a church. Now reach your arms back up overhead again. And then we'll tip over to the right side and tip over to the left side. In yoga, this is called the palm tree. Tipping side to side. Now we're going a little bit deeper into your side bodies. Come back up to the center, please, and separate your hands again. Mountain pose. And now draw your elbows back behind you. In fact, let's roll our shoulders back a few times since we're still warming up. Your fingers should be wide, your thumbs pointed back, and hold your next one back. Puff your chest up. Press your thumbs back. Tilt your chin up a little bit and say, when I cue this, I'll call this cactus arms. Inhale, reach all the way up the mountain pose. And now bring your hands down together, touch your heart. Your elbows are wide. This is kind of a prayer posture. In Sanskrit yoga, it's called namaskar. Now bend your knees and bring your hands to your thighs. Bend and straighten your legs a few times. Your hands are on your thighs to give you a little bit of support. And now straighten your legs the best that you can and lengthen through your spine. You might be able to hinge down a little bit lower. Bend your knees again and then stand tall. Now I'd like to link those exercises into a flow. Are you ready? Mountain pose, reach your arms up overhead. Steeple grip, interlace your fingers. Palm tree, right and left. Let's do it again, right and left. Mountain pose, hands come apart. Cactus arms, open wide. Mountain pose, reach up high. Now swing your arms down, sit low, chair pose. Straighten your legs and hinge forward, lengthen your spine, bend your knees, and stand tall. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up, the mountain pose, steeple grip, palm tree, one set, right and left. Mountain pose, cactus arms, mountain pose, swing your arms forward, sit low. Exhale, hinge forward, lengthen your legs. This is called halfway lift. Bend your knees and stand tall. Okay, one more time. Mountain pose, steeple grip, palm tree. Mountain pose, cactus arms. Mountain pose, swing your arms forward, chair pose, sit low. Hinge forward, halfway lift, lengthen your legs. Bend your knees and stand tall. Step your feet apart. Place your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. You might feel that your heartbeat is a little bit stronger than when we first started 5 minutes ago. You did that. You've raised your vibration already. All right, let's get started with some strengthening exercises. Please pick up your dumbbell, just one, and you'll hold it in your hand just like this. Turn your toes out to the corners of the room and step your left leg back behind you with knees pointed wide, and then tap. That's the first part of our strength exercise, and we'll practice each strength exercise for 1 minute each. Now, lift your elbows high like we did in the yoga section. Press your palms into your hands. Now you can continue legs just like this, or you can add on. As you cross back, twist your torso, and then turn towards me. Twist and tap. Twist and tap. Keep going. You'd be surprised how quickly 1 minute will fly by because we're having so much fun, aren't we? We've got 2 more of these. This is your last one. Keep your foot pointed out. And now turn your body towards the right side of the room. So you'll just pivot your feet a little bit. Your back heel will stay lifted. And begin to lunge down and up. Lower your arms in front of you. Down and up. As you lower down into your lunge, lift your weight up in the front. Now you might notice that my back is lengthened and tall. My shoulders are back. My shoulders are almost over my hips. See if you could do the same thing. Our 1 minute is almost up already. This is your last one. All right, lower your weight down, turn towards me, then turn your toes out to the corners of the room again. Lift your elbows up, press your weight with your palms. Let's do the same series on the other side. Cross back and tap. Cross back and tap. Now, you notice that when I cross back, my knees are still pointed to the corners of the room, following my toes. I'd like you to do the same thing. And now add the twist towards the left side of the room. Keep your elbows high, keep your chest lifted. You might hear my squeaky floorboards in my old historic house. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. One more time. Okay, turn your body towards the left side of the room, lower your arms down. My back heel is up, you should do the same. Shoulders back, core engaged, lunge and lift. Actually, as we lunge, we'll lift our weight. It's right there. Have you got it? Join me. As you bend your knees, lift your arms. There we go. Sometimes just synchronizing upper body and lower body is a challenge, isn't it? That's why we practice a little bit every day. Our 1 minute is almost up. Stay with me. One more repetition. Lower your weight, turn towards me. Now turn your toes front as well. Bring your weight into the center. Lift one knee, then lift the other knee. Okay, so when I ask you for knee lifts, you'll know exactly what I mean. Now, press your weight up, lift over your knee, lift over your knee, up and twist. This is a tough one. Up and twist. Lucky for us, we're only doing this for 1 minute. Do you notice that my arms are straight? See if you can do the same thing. My thumbs are pointed towards the back of the room. Can you do that too? I know you can. 2 more knee lifts. This is your last one. All right, bring the weight down and pick up your tubing. You can put your weight down onto the table or the countertop. And then come right over, bring the tubing to the floor. You'll hold the handles and step with 2 feet. Step 3, 2, 1, squat. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I really feel this on the side of my thighs. 2 and 1. Hopefully that's where you're feeling it too, on the outsides of your thighs. I'm really glad we're only practicing this one for a minute. It's a tough one. 3, 2, 1. Last round. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now crisscross the handles and bring your feet a little bit closer together. Elbows come up high, palms facing in. So bend your knees and hinge forward. You're hinging at your hips. Your spine is long. Exhale as you lift up. This is called a reverse fly. It's strengthening the back of your shoulders. You might feel this in your arms as well. Keep going. We've got about 3 more reps left in this minute. 3. Ooh, do a quick one, real quick. Boom. Okay, uncross your tubing. Step on your tubing with just 1 foot this time, and bicep curl up and up. We've got these nice pumping biceps. Pump it up. I'm keeping my knees nice and soft. Keep your abdominals engaged, please. Keep your shoulders back. We've only got about 20 seconds left. You can do it, I know you can. Remember why you're here. We're here to get strong and flexible today. So sometimes that means moving into a slightly uncomfortable place. No pain, just discomfort. It doesn't have to hurt to work, but it might be a little bit uncomfortable. All right, relax your arms down. Step with both feet on the tubing. We've got a slight hinge forward. Flip your palms back. Press your straight arms. Do it again. Press your straight arms back. And then hinge forward and row. 3, 2, and 1. palms facing your body. Stand up, palms back, 3, 2, exhale, 1. Now hinge forward, 3, squeeze your shoulder blades, 2, and 1. Stand up. This targets the back of your shoulders and your triceps. Now hinge forward, 3, 2, and 1. One more set. Press 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward, 3, 2. Woohoo! All right, you could step off the tubing, and we're going to take this with us as we lower down to the ground. So separate your legs. Your front hand comes to your front thigh. Bend both knees. There's no rush. And come on down. Now once you get down to the ground, separate your knees and bring your hands just underneath your shoulders. Now hinge forward slightly. We've got some push-ups to do. Are you ready? Are we ever ready for push-ups? Here's one thing I'd like you to pay attention to. Your heart should be in between your hands, so shift forward. Let's do 3 of these. 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself up, shake your hands out. All right, the next time you can practice just like that, or you can lift your feet up. Your choice. Ready? Let's have 3. 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Shake your hands out. We've only got one more set. Toes down or toes up, or up in plank. Eek. Choice is yours. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whew, that was tough after all that upper body work we did while we were standing, but you did it. Congratulations. Now turn your body over to the side and then into your seat. Take your tubing and place it around your feet. Bend your knees and row back. This should feel easy for you. If it feels too easy, well then you can cross the tubing. After those push-ups, this upper back work should feel really good for you. Lengthen your neck. Exhale deeply. Sit nice and tall. You've got about 5 seconds left. Just keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, relax. You could take the tubing off your feet and kind of toss your tubing off to the side. We're done with that for now. Actually, we're done with our tubing completely. Now let's lay down on our backs. You could roll onto your side first and then onto your back. Okay, hands behind your head, please. Bicycles are next. One elbow stays down as you bring the other shoulder towards your knee. So opposite shoulder to opposite knee and then twist. I'd like you to keep one elbow on the ground at all times. Lift and lower, lift and twist, lift and twist. Keep going, we've got 8, 7, 8. That's it, relax down. Rock your head from side to side and say, okay, one more strength set before we move back to yoga. Reach towards your heels, see if you could touch your heels with your fingertips. Now lift your hips up, bridge. I'd like you to engage your seat a lot. Bridge 3 times, so this is 3. Lower down without touching the ground. 2, 1 more. Lower your hips, hands behind your head. 3, without touching the ground. 2, 1 more time. Relax down. 3 bridges. 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind your head. 3, 2. Last set. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Well, that felt good. Roll onto your side, please. I hope it felt as good for you as it did for me. It's time for some yoga. So crisscross your legs. I'd like you to come to what's called in yoga an easy seat. So sit tall and reach your arms up overhead. Sweep one arm down to the side and stretch over to the side of the room. So I'm shifting to the right. Now big cartwheel arms over to the left. Let's shift over to the right and stretch your side body. And now over to the left, exhale. 1 more set, up and over. And last time, up and over. Sweep your arms down and now crawl your fingers back behind you. Draw your shoulders back and puff your heart up. Tilt your chin up just a little bit. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Keep your right hand behind you. Your left arm comes across to your knee or your thigh. Twist through your lower back with a nice deep exhale. And now twist through your middle back. And now draw your shoulders back and turn your chin back. Soften from this posture, return to the center. Bring your left fingers behind you. Right hand to your thigh or your knee. Lengthen your spine first, then exhale lower back. Exhale middle back. Exhale shoulders back, chin back. Exhale, twist back. And soften. Roll your shoulders up and back, up and back. And now relax your hands down to the floor. Tip your right ear to your shoulder. Ooh, that feels good. And now tip your left ear to your shoulder. 1 more set. Come back into the center. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders. Do you remember the series that we warmed up with? Let's practice those arms now as a nice arm flow. Reach up, mountain pose, steeple grip, palm tree right and left. Mountain pose, cactus arms, mountain pose, hands to heart, namaskar. Do that again. Mountain, steeple grip, palm tree, right and left. Mountain, cactus arms, mountain pose, hands to heart. Deep breath in, a long exhale. Okay, slide your legs to the side, and we're shifting onto our hands and our knees. So stay on your mat. Now, please bring your right fingertips to the back of your head. Twist your torso open, and then draw elbow to elbow. Close. We'll do that just one more time. Open. And then close. This time we have a change coming up. Open. And as you close, open up your palm. This is called thread the needle. When you reach your arm through and lower down to your shoulder. So your neck is getting a very deep stretch. You can use your top hand to maneuver your way through this posture to help you feel a little bit more comfortable. Please be sure that most of your weight is rested on your shoulder or your upper back, not your neck. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Push yourself up, and let's do the other side. You could stay right where you are. Left fingers behind your head. Open and close. Now stay where you are and do that again. I'm going to turn in the other direction. Open and close. This is your third time, and this time we'll thread the needle. Open, and as you close, palm wide open. Relax down onto your shoulder. So your hips are still high in the air. This is a very deep twist for your torso. One more exhale. Okay, push your body up. And you can have a seat and face me. I'm gonna turn to the side so that you can see what I'm doing. Fold your left leg in so that your foot is close to your thigh or your shin. This is your figure 4 stretch. Flex your foot hard and pull your toes towards your nose. Now, if you're finding that your spine is rounded, then just bring your fingertips back behind you to help you lengthen your spine. Hinge forward at your hips. If you're pressing deeply through your heel, you'll feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Let's take this stretch a little bit further. Hinge back up, fold your right leg, and place your left foot onto your thigh. You'll lean back for this one. This is called the sitting swan. Now, if you feel flexible, you can hinge your torso towards your legs. This is a really deep stretch for your glutes and your hip and your thigh. A deep breath in, a long exhale. If you're scrunching up your face or clenching your jaw, see if you can relax all of that. Just say, I know it might be a little bit uncomfortable. That's why we practice a little bit every day. Slide your right foot down so that your leg is straight, and now cross your left leg up. Draw your knee into your chest, and you can hold on to your leg to help you sit up tall. Now continue to hold on to your leg as you give yourself a gentle twist back. This is called the Lord of the Fishes. A deep breath in, exhale, twist and twist and twist. All right, let's practice this series on the other side. Release your leg, extend your left leg, fold your right leg, and hinge forward. You can bring your fingers back behind you if you like. A deep breath in, exhale and hinge. Nice deep hamstring stretch. Now you can place your ankle right onto your thigh, bend your left leg, and of course we'll start by leaning way back. Bring your leg a little bit closer. See what's available to you today, and if you're able to, then prop your body up a little bit taller. And if you're not able to sit as tall as me, that's okay. You're giving it your best today, right? Your face is relaxed and you've got a sparkle behind your eyes. After all, you're here. Aren't we lucky to be doing this together today? All right, slide your left leg down, cross your right leg up, and squeeze your leg towards your chest. Lengthen your spine, reach back and twist, and twist, and twist. A deep breath in, and a long exhale. What an adventure we've had today. So much good work. Now it's time to receive all the benefits of a yogic shavasana. So just bend your legs and come on down. Now a traditional shavasana lasts at least 3 minutes, as long as an hour. Extend your legs out, palms up. I encourage you to stay here for 3 to 5 minutes after this video ends. Allow all the subtle changes to take place in your body, physically and neurologically, from the exercises you did with your body to your deep breathing. Congratulations, you showed up today. You should be very proud of yourself. It was an honor and privilege to guide you through this series today. I hope you had fun, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.